And not to get too serious in the moment, but like I remember sometimes I was playing basketball, right? So I had been, all state in basketball in high school, and probably like my sophomore year, somewhere around there, where we're playing at one of these local basketball courts, and my dad takes it so seriously, right? Like he's going to murder these guys on the basketball court. And I remember being like, I'm pretty good at football, and my buddies that I was hanging out with at that time like could care less about sports. And I was like, and we lost, right? We lost on this little Reiki game, pickup game. And I remember and I said, what does it matter, Dad? Like, why are we, what's the big deal that we're losing against these guys? And he was like, no, you chose to spend your time doing that, and you win the game. If you don't win the game, you don't win the game, you move on from it. But if you're going to play, you win the game. And I was like, I can't argue with that. Like, if you're going to spend your time doing something and it is something that's competitive, let's win the game. Otherwise, what are we doing? We're just goofing around. And he wasn't about goofing around. So he put everything into winning whatever that was, whether it was ball golf or basketball or delivering videos for the local video store the quickest that he possibly could. And not get bent, you don't get bent out of shape about it if you don't win, right? So I remember picking that up like, he's right. If you are going to do it, whatever it is, whatever it is that you're doing in that moment, you're going to do it, and you're going to do it the best, and you're going to put everything into it. If you don't, move on from it. If you lose, move on. But in that moment, if you're going to do it, and I remember that's literally one of the biggest things I've taken from him in my entire life, for sure.